Hello everyone. So this is probably going to be the last part of the series. Off camera I went and completed a couple of achievements, the ones where I had to stealth kill 10 vampires and also throw 10 vampires into water. I quickly went to Melchiah's area to do that just because it was easier and doesn't really achieve anything. But yeah, just to get to those achievements all we had to do was just go and throw them in and do those things. So easy peasy. Actually, before I get to Dumah, because that's our next, Dumah's area, our next place, we need to go and speak to Ariel one last time. I've gone the wrong way round in this now. So let's go back to the pillars. Here we go. So yeah, in the last episode we basically got everything there was to get in the game. Oh, it's still night. I did notice that my glyph energy wasn't fully filled, so it's out of 52 is the energy there, as you can see, so I just went and filled it up somewhere to make sure that I had genuinely everything, because the achievement already procced, so that was fine. I just wanted to make sure that I definitely do have everything, so yeah. With the glyphs all fully powered up and everything, it's 52 glyph energy. Something I forgot as well, I don't think I showed how Ariel used to look in the original game, like the non-remastered version, so I'll have to remember to press R3 when we're in there just to show how she used to look. But yeah, this should be her last hint, so fingers crossed I haven't missed any. In fact, the achievement itself should actually appear here, I think. She should ask me to go and find Kain. Still lagging a little bit. Right. Oh, actually, another achievement as well. I haven't got 100 souls yet. So at every opportunity, I have to do that. Oh, I just noticed her. Ooh.
In the bowels of an inverted clockwork, the tormentor awaits. Be wary, Raziel. Those blind with rage are by destiny ensnared.
So there we go. That was her last hint. And yeah, the remastered graphics for her look brilliant. Really good. So yes, we listened to all her hints. That's very good. Glad to not have missed those. It's just nice to finish it all in this one playthrough, really. Yeah, all in this first main save. Something as well that I forgot to really mention. I was mentioning all the voice credits to the voice actors and things. I think I forgot to mention Tony J, really, the Elder God. Sadly, he passed away in 2006. But if you look at his credits, he's done all sorts, and a lot of people do recognise his voice. So, like, he's done quite a bit of Disney. So, notable examples would be Frollo in Hunchback of Notre Dame. He was that guy. So you can hear him singing and everything. He sang Hellfire, which is, one of the coolest villain songs in Disney. He was like a few other things as well. I think he was the asylum caretaker in Beauty and the Beast. And all sorts. I think he obviously is an actor as well, so he's been in many things. So yeah, that's Tony J's. He's amazing. If we complete this in in the time limit I've sort of set myself, I might show us some of the cutscenes, the outtakes, because they have footage of when they were recording the voice lines, and they're so funny. Like Michael Bell and Tony J together, and Simon Templeman, they're all together. They're very funny, and they make some funny jokes and very quotable lines and stuff. So we might have a look at that after the credits, if I remember to do that. So yeah, I didn't even use the Warpgate to get here. So Dumas' Warpgate is over that way, and I've just come straight here from the abyss. Mainly because it wasn't that far to run. Something as well I forgot to talk about. So these guys, this seem to be the most common enemy in the game, the Dumahim. Something that is quite interesting lore-wise, their arm that's all like this, it's like they're holding at the end of a mace, and it's all strapped to their arm. So basically, as we said, the whole world has gone to hell, and all of the vampires have started devolving, and they've turned into these scavengers and monstrous creatures and things. It's obviously part of the original corruption of the pillars, but they start to lose their minds. Obviously they used to be fairly like human looking and could talk and everything, but now they're like just creatures basically, and he's still wearing armour and things, but it's basically an insanity, and they're losing the ability to pick up weapons. They obviously were all warriors. So to combat this, these Dumahim, they've literally strapped, because they can't hold weapons anymore, they're losing all sense of self and everything. So they've tied it onto their arm so they can keep a weapon in the hand and use it to hit you. But yeah, I thought that was quite an interesting lore thing there. Yeah, so it's kind of sad if you think about it. Yeah. So now we've basically got a huge series of puzzles here just to get into this one place. That sundial's pretty self-explanatory. Now I always forget where the Warpgate is for this area. I'll try and remember. Because we've only got 2 more Warpgates to get, and then we get an achievement for that as well. Again, just as a reminder, there is no achievements in the original game. It didn't have something like that, so this is quite a cool thing. It's a new thing to me to be able to aim to complete. There you go, second last one. The Oracle's chamber. Again, there's going to be a little bit more lore drop, story drops in a moment. I've always loved the colours of the rocks in this place. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to just kill him. Mainly because I want to look at this. There's these crystals in the walls here, in like little alcoves, and it was just always a really cool, just a cool effect in this room. Not really sure why it's why there's crystals in here and stuff, but why not? It just looks really beautiful, actually. Yeah, it's just really pretty. It's quite a pretty area, and yeah, the rocks are so colourful. Yeah, they're cool. Oh yeah. And there's like these serpent dragon designs on either side of this door, so we've got to sort this out. So notice there's a little crack in the wall there. Come through here. Now we have a rather big puzzle to figure out. So basically it's 2 main doors, and you need to get a block from one side to the other, basically. And so this block here is for the red door, which is the one that we're currently in. That way is a blue door. So I've pulled that out and that closes it. So if you do this in the correct order, we basically need to get this symbol working, because that symbol is on the door over there. It's basically an O and a Z. It's the easiest way to think of what those look like. So I believe if I just put this one in here now. Whoops. That's part of the puzzle completed. Actually, I think I have done that wrong. I have, okay. I've done that slightly wrong. Because this closes this door where I'm in, and I need to get a block through to the other side. So, bear with me while I do this in the correct order. Again, these were some of the hardest puzzles in the game, at least for a little kid. This is really, really complicated. I might not have needed to do that, but let's see. Yeah, sometimes I complete these puzzles and it goes really well because I just happen to do everything in the correct order, and other times I end up going backwards and forwards a little bit. Ah yeah, see, there's no block in this side. That's right. Well, yeah, someone in a comment on one of my other videos said how every time... See, this is something, even after all this time, there's still secrets and interesting things I don't know about the game. So, throughout the land, you keep finding enemies that are already stabbed. And if you pull out the spear, you saw me do that with a Melchiah. I pulled it out and then he pops up. And then they're usually sparkly and you have to kill them. Apparently, actually, should we just test it? So, whenever they're already stabbed like that, they have a Wraith version in the spirit world, and if you kill it, apparently this body will disappear. So let's see. So, oh my god, it's trying to get through the wall. So yeah, there's the Wraith. So let's try this. So this is like what the soul of that vampire has turned into. Right, so I've killed that. Done this. Oh, nice. There you go, I got the seat 100. 100 souls. How very apt that would happen then. Okay, so let's see if this is actually what will happen. Oh my gosh, it did. So there you go, after like 25 years, I didn't actually realise that would happen. Like, I knew that there was the wraiths around and things like that, but I never actually considered, well, of course, if you kill that one, the body will disappear in the overworld. So how cool was that? To actually learn something new. So yeah, thank you for telling me that. Very interesting. So there was no reason to put something in the game like that, but there you go, the devs did it because they had some cool ideas and wanted to do it. So yeah, makes perfect sense. Right, do I need to open any of these doors again? I don't think I do. I think all I need now is just to put them in there and then just run to the other side. Clunk. So if I pull that block out, put it in there, we should be done. Hopefully. Just noticed all the murals on the wall as well. They're all a lot more detailed. Oh yeah, look. How it used to be, how it is now. Very cool. I'm so glad they gave the option to switch between two. The old graphics and the new. Such a cool idea. So there we go, done. Oh yeah, and of course it opens all doors anyway, so we don't have to go back to the spirit world or anything. Should probably kill him, shouldn't I? Oh shit. Whoops. That was very strange. I sort of accidentally used the glyph really, really quick, and then it didn't do anything. Very strange. Okay, so let's line this up. Ah, I forget that was in here. Refill my glyph energy, that's quite handy. I think that was all that one did. Yeah, I think it was. Maybe just go up here. Oh yeah, this little sconce on the wall here has actually got crystals in it. Like that's the actual light source, which is really, really cool. Quite like that. See, look at the beautiful purple colours in here. So cool. Jump across here. Ah yes, we actually just saw the the wraith for that Turalim that stabbed there. That's one thing, he doesn't auto-lock on blocks, of course, so you do need to actually aim and shoot them correctly. Oh. Oh, I could have lined that up better. Yeah, see, they come out of, oh! Oh no! For some reason I'm getting a lot of little bugs now. I did the proper thing to kill him with the Reaver and it just didn't work. Right, so just got to line these up with the centre of the room here with our very strange constrictability. This is one of the weirdest ones. You have to run in a little circle, make a little beam, and then it moves immovable objects. There we go, the door at the start has reopened. Ah, yeah. I did wonder what that was, because I was like, that's not the crack from the other room. I don't think I really noticed that one before. Oops, got stuck on the wall. It's a funny noise. Right, here we go.
The Oracle's Cave, where Kain's first fateful meeting with Moebius occurred. Moebius played the role of a doddering soothsayer, stirring his pot of visions while dispensing enigmatic predictions to gullible visitors. Underneath the facade was Moebius the Time Streamer, sorcerer of the Circle of Nine, a ruthless manipulator with the power to bend time. Since his murder at Kain's hands centuries ago, these caves have stood vacant, though, like Moebius himself, they are rumored to be only a facade for a much larger, more elaborate complex. I sensed that Kain was here, and at that moment, I would have plumbed the depths of hell to find him.
Indeed. So remember when I said that all of the pillars had a guardian? Moebius is the guardian for the Pillar of Time, so he's the quite a powerful person.
This, I deduced, must be the man himself, the Time Streamer, Moebius. He seemed not at all the impressive figure I had imagined from Kain's boasted exploits. And yet, even this cold image radiated a certain undeniable power.
Indeed. It's quite interesting as well. So obviously when Kain raised all of the brothers and Raziel and everything, he obviously told them his version of history and what happened and what he used to do and things, and so yeah, he educated them. It's quite interesting. As well, you know, when we fought Rahab and Raziel's like, oh, you speak with the murderer, so even after all these centuries and all the lieutenants have completely devolved into these monsters and stuff, Kain seemed to still care about them. He didn't abandon them. He actually came back and spoke to them and things like that, which was, I thought was quite interesting actually. Oh yeah, so I didn't even talk about the puzzle I was doing upstairs. So it was just moving those two levers and you're basically putting the hands into a 6 o'clock position to cause this light beam to come straight down here, and in here we're literally just mixing colours. That is literally all we're doing. Any puzzles? I'm playing not very well today. That won't even restore my Soul Reaver. That's fine. Right, so this is another colour-coded one, and notice it's all our clan, the lieutenant's symbols and everything. There's Raziel's symbol. So it's just colour-coding. So Melchiah, is yellow. So there's this thing here, the yellow one, and it will control the yellow hand. I probably should have checked where Malkaya's thing was. Actually, yeah, I could have gone the other way, but that's fine. It'll go all the way around. And one more. And who's blue? It's the Zephon type symbol, so it's that way. That one, and finally Kain symbol, so the red arrow, this way. Ta-da! There we go. Ooh, I do keep getting lag. I'm going to save just in case the game crashes or something and I can't get out of here. Or something crazy happens. Where did I just go to? Oh, I fell down there. So just have to move these blocks out of the way of these, out of this cog system. I was trying to think of the word then. What is it? It's a cog. There we go. Funny enough, you can jump on these and go around. Woo! Get there. That seems to work. So people were getting a bug where the platform over there that's now swinging from side to side, the top part of the asset became untethered from the rest of it, so it was sort of floating or something. Working for me though, guess I'm lucky. Woo! More lag. Oh, this place as well, so there is another glitch here too. So again, I'm just going to quickly save. I'm pretty sure the reason it was glitchy was because people were going, so there's this block here, right? There's 4 blocks. We need to get 4 blocks down to the bottom. There's 2 up here on these ledges, so you have to shoot them down. Now people, obviously, who haven't played the game before would not notice this, run all the way down, move the blocks in the bottom, wondering what to do, then find these. And there's a bug where if you knock these blocks down and it lands on top of one of those blocks that you shouldn't have moved yet, they get stuck in each other. So I think that's what's been happening. So again, I'm just going to make a final save here and hope that it doesn't bug. I'm just going to assume that that has worked correctly. I hope so. Yep, they're not on top of each other, so that's good. Yay. So yeah, it must be just because I'd have to test it on the PS1 version to see if that was actually a bug from the original game. Would they have fell through each other even then? I do wonder about that actually. So this one's easy, this one's already ready. So you're literally just lining up the patterns here. Yay! He always likes to grip onto that. Right, this room is another big puzzle, so I have to match up these symbols, so they're in half, so I'm trying to remember what they are. So it's the U with a T, triangle and squiggle, OZ. Okay. Triangle with a squiggle, didn't I say? Yes. I thought it was. Check. Triangle with squiggle, yes. Good. Oh god. I think we're going to need to use some spears. Whoops. Yes, so indeed that was the Toralim doing their little tantrum thing when they get stabbed. Don't know why I was thinking of the Toral when I was trying to tell you about the Malkarian when they get stabbed. Ah yes, an O and Z. Ta-da! Okay, that's quite an abstract puzzle. Then we've got to jump onto this thing that's swinging around now. Because each one leads to a lever. Or a switch. So, that one. Don't mind me just bashing my head on the underside of that. I was trying to be quick and get onto the correct side. Oh no! There's me trying to rush for some reason. Right, calm down. Take your time. So yeah, I guess something that makes this puzzle quite difficult is that there's no cue that you've done anything right until right at the end, really. At least for those first three things you had to do. You have no confirmation. There we go, and then the door changes position. Quite a strange room. So yeah, we are quite near the end now. It's quite sad actually. I really enjoyed doing this playthrough and showing you guys the game and everything. So I'm glad. I'm thankful everyone that's followed along on this journey. It's been fun. So we're going to get quite a few interesting story moments here, so enjoy.
My arrival in this miserable age. What trickery is this?
It is no illusion, Raziel, but a glimpse into the currents of time itself.
So basically those windows were looking into the time stream and what happened into the past or the future. So Raziel was quite surprised. He looks in there and sees himself when he first awakened as a wraith.
These apparitions torment me. Has this all been foretold? Impossible! This must be one of Kain's deceptions.
So Raziel is realising that Kain has seen all of this, and he's like, is this possible? Is this true? Can he have known that this was going to happen? And yeah, there should be music playing when those are happening. It seems to be glitched a little bit.
My mind reels with conflict. Does Kain await me moments from now? Or in some century yet to come?
So yeah, when you look into these first, there should be a bit more music playing in the background. I could hear it sort of lagging a little bit before it plays the movie there. And there's also quite a weird groaning, warping noise, and you can hear like whispers and shouts and things, and you can actually hear things like whispering Raziel and stuff like that, so saying his name, which makes it very creepy when you watch these.
This cannot be. What madness does this scene portend? Kain must think me credulous to suffer these lies.
So Raziel is flat out refusing to believe this. He's like, why would I seem to kill Ariel? What is this showing? The future? Or just a lie to trick him?
Is this phantasm a conjuration of my mind, or an echo of future events?
think that was the last one. Yes, so we're very nearly there now. I always thought this area was quite beautiful as well, with this these marble effects and everything. And here is the final Warpgate. Watch me mess up this fight with Kain now, and it takes like 2 hours for me to complete it. It is quite a hard fight. There we go. Warp factor. Activate all warp gates. Amazing. So we're nearly 100%ed it. I'm actually going to make a separate save as well, just in case. Let's do... Oh yeah, that 49-minute one is when I went and got the Zephon achievement that I missed. So I might make one here, because I don't need that one. I'm just going to save there, just in case. I just have a feeling something might crash, because it's been a little bit laggy and then those things weren't working. So yeah, we're going to have a big chat with Kain, then fight him. Wow. And then it's going to be the credits, and I think we're just going to sit and watch it. And it'll be fun. But yeah, we'll see. I'm probably going to really struggle with this Kain fight. Let's see. Wow.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
No. I had faith in you. In your ability to hate. In your self-righteous indignation.
Lies. You cannot have foreseen all of this.
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Gazing out across the plains of possibility, do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. And that is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Kain. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Moebius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of SUPERFAN, Kain. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a SUPERFAN priest into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same. SUPERFAN and vampire. With our holy wars, our obsession with Nosgoth's domination, who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The SUPERFAN were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the SUPERFAN were noble, altruistic?
Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in a maze of moral relativism, Kain. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move.
And we're in. Where is he? Ah. If I stand on this thing, it always fills my health up. Thank God. So it's the same as the first fight with him. Hit him 3 times. But he progressively gets higher and higher up this room, and it gets harder and harder to find him. Oh, he's on the other side. He is. So I'll stand here. I nearly didn't make it. The third one is quite difficult. Again, there is a knack to doing it where you can force him to go one way, but I have actually forgot. So this bit might take a while. I'm just gonna guess. He's up there. Oh no! I should have ran up the little blue thing there, but for some reason I didn't. Ah, he's up there now. Gonna wait. Will he appear there again? Oh, is there time? I'm going to try for it. Oh, not quite. I should have done this in one, but I hesitated and didn't run up the wall properly. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Out that way. Hopefully he appears there again. Yes. Go, 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 go. Yes.
This is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Be warned, Raziel. Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah, welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny. Where time is but a loop, a loose stitch in the universal cloth. A streamer might seize upon a chance, a fatal slip, and plunge the fate of planets into chaos.
To be continued. Let's watch the credits with this art. Ooh. Ooh, are we not going to get the original credits? Interesting, that's a shame. So in the original game, the original credits had a different song and then showed all the concept art. Unless it's going to show that in a bit, but I don't know. But yeah, that's it. So originally the game obviously they'd planned so much to add to it, and they couldn't fit everything in. It would have needed like 3 discs or something to fit all of the things that they wanted to fit in all the new areas, and they were going to have, like, you know, we had all those glyphs. There was even more. There was different Reaver forges, and most of what's in Soul Reaver 2 is kind of stuff that they were going to put all in this one game. So we did get it eventually in some way. Hey, Raina. So this would be all the people that worked on the remaster. So yeah, big shout out to, like, the original devs, Crystal Dynamics, and now Aspire and Saber and Crystal, for allowing them to do this again and make a remaster of this game. It's brilliant. But yeah, I noticed that at the start of the game, when you click it, you can go straight away into the bonus content, which is quite good. In Soul Reaver 2, so Soul Reaver 1, there was no bonus content other than the end credits, and you can see the artwork. But in Soul Reaver 2, you actually had to unlock the bonuses, and that's where you first saw the outtakes when they were filming the voices and stuff, which was really, really cool. So yeah, what I might do is I might grab some of the art from the original credit scene, because that's quite a big deal to me, that the original credit scene in Soul Reaver. So I might just show a few things. We'll see.
The making of Soul Reaver.
Soul Reaver.
So there you go. All completed. I'm just going to load back in. And then I'll resave now that I actually got to the end. There you go, 6 hours 30 to fully complete the game. So there we go, that's fully completed. So again, thank you everyone who's followed along on this journey with me. It was really cool making my first playthrough and showing off all of this stuff. It was a lot of fun to record. So again, it's like quite hard to explain how important the game is to me. It's just been a big part of my life. So it was nice to be able to play through it and share what I know about it and my experience with the game over the years and things. So yeah, I think I'll I'll wrap that up. So thank you all for watching. I don't know if I will do a playthrough of Soul Reaver 2 or not. I know this game more, but obviously I've played all of them many times, but this is the one that I knew the most, so I felt I had the most to say about it. What I will say though is I encourage you to look up Soul Reaver 2, at least watch the intro cinematic, especially now it's remastered. Look that up on YouTube, and that confrontation where we spoke with Kain right there at the end is been redone in proper amazing graphics, and it's a really cool introduction. So I highly recommend watching that, just to get you into seeing more about the story and the next part of the game. And as well, if you don't look into it anymore, again, I want you to play the games. I would highly recommend to you to play them, but let's say you don't get around to it but you've seen all this, I would also highly recommend you look up the meeting of Kain at the Pillars. You meet Kain at the Pillars in Soul Reaver 2, and that speech and that cutscene is legendary. It's the coin lands on its edge speech, so that's quite a big deal in the story of this game. So I would highly recommend watching that. Basically, all of Soul Reaver 2, it's a little bit more of a linear game. The graphics are massively improved. I mean, one of the things as well, so the original model of Raziel here, it only had 500 triangles, 500 polys in it. And then when it went up to PS2, it got 5,000 polys, so suddenly it was all beautiful and everything. And I actually did ask Raina how many polys does this version, because obviously they've remade Raziel here, this model. She said possibly, I think around 30,000. So it's a huge jump in capabilities, which is quite cool. But yeah, so Soul Reaver 2, it's basically focuses even more on the story of this game and this world. So yeah, it's amazing just to see all the cutscenes. That's the best part about Soul Reaver 2, really, is just when you learn more and more about the world and the story and what's going on. Because interestingly, Raziel goes through, as you saw, he ran into the time stream where Kain went, and we actually go to the past and see Nosgoth, how it used to be when it was still, where the land was still beautiful. And it's Raziel's first time seeing it. It's all beautiful and there's, green, and he sees the pillars for the first time intact, not that ruin that he's always known them as. So yeah, and then you get to play through the game through multiple parts of time in history, and learn about many things. And yes, so yeah, I would highly recommend playing all of it, of course. So I'll wrap this up. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you maybe not, I don't know. But thank you for watching the series, and yeah, I'm happy to show you this game. So thank you, and see you later.
There's more to being a vampire than drinking blood and ripping out throbbing hearts. Trust me, doll.